Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator. Yes, we are a day early playing Attingham Park. We are meant to release this on a Friday. Mr. Flo has a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so he is unable to record tomorrow for Friday, so we get Attingham Park a day early, which is fine with me. Right, just so you are aware, we have made some changes to the map. We've added a shader pack. It looks absolutely fantastic. Mr. Flo is currently contracting field 16 that we started in, well, we activated in the last one. I've got contracts field 1, 38 and 39 to do. We have added precision farming to the game, and we have also changed the growth on seasons. We have gone to a more of a UK style crop calendar basically, and just to try and make it a little bit more UK-y with like spring barley and things like that. But we are going to jump straight into this today because we really need to get as much done as we can. We've kind of calculated if we sell the grass field we have, we're about just over halfway to buying this new field. Obviously Mr. Flo is doing a huge contract of cultivating. That's going to give us a lot of money. If I can get a couple of these harvesting contracts done today in a time lapse, yeah, we may be on the edge of buying that farm today / next week. But yeah, we're kind of going to work really hard to get this done as quickly as possible. Yeah, just doing Attingham Park a day early today, absolutely brilliant. I couldn't believe it. It's like, oh, I've got tomorrow off college. He calls it school, but college. And I was like, all right. And he's like, I can't record Thursday because he's got a hospital. I don't know if I said before, Mr. Flo hurt his back a few weeks ago, and he's kind of just, he's got like appointments and stuff to make sure it's all right and things like that. So we are early this week. So we'll have Somerset Farm over the next day or two. Well, day or two when you see this. It should be back to being recording on a Thursday, released on a Friday next week, hopefully. Just kind of giving you the lowdown. But yeah, we've got £159,000 in the bank. We're trying to. We want to try and get this farm bought as quickly as is humanly possible. So we're going to smash out a couple of contracts. I'm going to just change that time to 2, just because it means the silage is going to come out, because we have 200,000 litres of silage as well. So we've got a lot to get rid of and a lot of money to make. We just have to get to September basically. Right, tell you what, we'll get this one onto a time lapse. I have to just put T in the chat when I need him to come and do the trailer work for me, because he's only cultivating. Right, we'll get this field done, guys, and I'll drive down probably to the next field. I don't really know where I'm going to end the time lapse. I might just go into the next field. Is a really long way away. I might include that drive, just because of how long it really is. But we'll see. I'll see you once we've done a bit. Right guys, there we go. We've completed this harvest and we've made £744 on top. The harvest itself is making us next to nothing. Now we do have to move all this equipment down to the bottom of the map, and unfortunately that is, I've got to do it 3 times. Mr. Flo's currently on with his as a little contract. I've got 3 tractors to get moving, so I'm probably just gonna see you down there because it's gonna make life a lot easier. And you watching me basically drive down the same road 3 times. Like I say, I want to get these harvests done today if I possibly can. And to be fair, field number 1 went really quickly, so I'll see you really soon. Right, we are back. Guys, that took absolutely forever to get down here. The tractors, the harvest, as you can imagine, the harvester's got a good speed for a harvester, but jeez, it was not the quickest. Just be right back. Yeah, and I had to do that trip like 3 times. That was quite painful, to be honest. Yeah, we're on to the next contract. It's the smaller field of the 3 that we had to do today. This one sells really close down here as well, because the other one sells right at the top of the map. So it's a case of just trying to get this one done at the minute, and I know it's going to be a lot of time lapses in this episode. It's because we just want to get this farm bought so we can, you know, we can work on our actual farm, which we don't own yet. So, but I think if we can have quite a time-lapsey episode, we can get this contract and we can get the one next to us done as well. We can really knuckle down and possibly have this farm by the end of today, maybe partway through the night. You've got to remember, we've got silage still to come. Now it does rely on the silage being ready as well. As you can tell with the clock, it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we haven't got loads of sunlight left. A couple of hours in the day. If we can get this field done right now, the next one we can at least make a start. I don't mind finishing contracts like off recording and stuff, just because if it's one of them jobs where it's going to take absolutely forever, you either have to watch me do it in real time, which takes 5 or 6 episodes, or you have to watch it in a time lapse, which, like I said, I don't like to do too many time lapses. It's just sometimes there's a, like at the moment, it's good to do them because we can get the jobs done. You know, to buy the farm. Once we buy a farm, our fields can be done at like real time kind of thing. Wow, that's nearly 50% full. Yeah, that next field though, next to us, field 38 is full of weeds. As long as it completes the contract, it's not the end of the world if we've got next to no crop left. Not the end of the world. Like I say, we've got precision farming on. There's not really much we can do with that at the moment. Like I say, it's more for when we have our farm. Mr. Flo will come in with a contract completion at some point, and that'll boost the money up. You got to remember, we can sell our grass fields as well. We've got one grass field by the biogas. We can sell that because we're going to get fields with the farm. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to get this straight onto another time lapse. I know it's another time lapse, but this is, we've got a lot to do, and I'd like to try and get it done much fun in this episode. there we go. Second field down. Obviously the biggest one has been left to last. Yeah, to be honest, it's gonna be hell doing that one. See the super strength abuse there, Mr. Flo. We saw it. Now we, like I say, we don't mind using super strength if needed. I'll probably need it in a minute. But yeah. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Is there any room in that one? Yeah, I'm just thinking exactly the same, Mr. Flo. Right, well, I've got no choice but to dump it in there. Yeah, field 38 is going to be the biggest, baddest one to do. It's worth a hot look. We've got call that 10, 30. We've got a lot of money coming in grain in the next, like, well, however long it takes me to do this. Like I say, I have done 2 massive time lapses today. The only downside is if I don't do this on a time lapse, well, you can imagine how long this field's going to take. It's not. The problem is it's harvest season. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of harvesting to do. This would be alright if I just didn't have that bloody trailer in my way. There we go. See what I mean? But yeah, this is also canola as well, so, and it should have a lot less yield. So if we make a start, we make a start. Between the job that Mr. Flo's doing, the contracts that we have got to do, I'm just curious actually. Just wow, he's still not through that field yet. That's insane. Absolutely insane. These jobs are absolutely mental. Like I say, it's harvest season. There's not really much we can do. There's some fertilizing jobs, but these ones at the minute are just, I feel they're just too good to not do. You know what I mean? So this might be a bit of a longer episode than planned. There's not really much I can do about that. I really want to get this field done. Just because in the next episode then we can actually jump to September. Once we jump to September, we'll be able to sell our silage. We could literally have a farm in the next episode. I don't think it's going to happen today. This field is a lot bigger than I thought. A lot bigger than I thought. Wow. Although saying that, I'm only 12% full. It's not exactly a lot, is it? Apart from a little bit in that corner from like entering the field. This is going to be like 20% per strip. I can get 3 harvester loads ish into the auger. Alright, just a little bit more than 20% clearly. I don't think, to be honest, that's really bad. I think we'll do one headland just to make it a lot easier. We can always do one headland before we go back into a time lapse. Like I said, I really want to get it done. The sooner we have our farm, the sooner, you know, we can actually start putting animals in. Because we buy that farm, we get 3 fields, cow barn, sheep. Yeah, and obviously we're gonna, when we get that farm, we'll have a lot of grass to cut again, so that would be another day of silage. But you know, it's, I'm not gonna go and cultivate the grass up without at least cutting it first. Yeah, he's gone with the auger. Thank you, Mr. Flo. I do massively appreciate that, man. That's what we do, you see. We just help each other out. If he's harvesting, he puts T in the chat. That's what the T means in chat, you see. Just means trailer, basically. It's just a quicker way of doing it. If he's harvesting, I go and run the trailer for him. If I'm harvesting, he comes and runs the trailer for me. Just a little bit of code we've got just to make life a little bit easier. Oh, I'm hoping we can do a whole headland here. We should be able to. We're roughly 50% through. In theory, there might have been enough room to not do a headland all the way around, but a headland all the way around just makes it a lot easier to turn around. This is insane. I genuinely didn't think Field 38 was this big. I don't remember it being this big on Farming Sim 19. I genuinely don't. Field 39 is complete. We made £1,600. Wow, nice. Obviously, we can't cash the contracts. We are using the same equipment on the harvesting jobs. To be honest, this is like one of the biggest headers and harvesters, so we were just like, yeah, we'll just use this one. Plus, it gives us a few extra pound in the bank. And we didn't want to have like a million harvesters scattered around and trailers and, you know, putting extra lag on the server. I genuinely can't get over how insane this is. This is going to take a while to do. I'm kind of waiting for Mr. Flo to be finished on the cultivating. He's going to come to empty me, bless him. I'm not even half full yet. He's coming. Like a bat out of hell. He's driving like he stole it. Yeah, this canola yield is shocking. Yeah, go on. I might as well empty. It means I can keep going. Get into that corner, Mr. Flo. You can't hear me. I'm just, you know, I'm talking to him like he can hear me, like, but yeah. He did as well. Nice. Yeah, it wasn't even a lot in there, was it? But yeah, if you ever see me just go in chat and put the letter T, that just means trailer. It's a little bit of code just to make it a bit easier. It says having to type the word trailer, you know, when we're like playing the game, we just got T, trailer. But yeah, we were gonna plan, I think we did originally plan on ploughing our grass field and reseeding it. We came to the conclusion that it wasn't worth it because we knew we were going to sell that plot of land, because when we buy the new farm it comes with two grass fields, an arable field, sheep pen, cow pen. Well, obviously the two grass fields will change because we'll have grass in the pens. So we were like, well, there's no point keeping the grass field at the biogas either. It was kind of just a waste of money. Hence why we're doing the contracts today, but obviously in the next day or two there won't be any contracts left to do, so I genuinely can't get over how bad this yield is. Can we at least have a look how bad it is? 56%. Rebecca. Shocking. Come on. You are not a very good farmer with a 56% yield. So technically, every strip was, it was 22% for a strip. It should technically be double that, so it should be 22, it was 22 to 23% on it, so we'll call it 46, it should have been 46% harvester per strip. Wow. That's obviously just a rough calculation to 50%. Wow, that is... Oh, for every full harvesters, technically, could have been 44% more. Right, I'm going to put this now into a time lapse, guys. We've done quite a bit just in real time. I do want to get it done. I am trying to just wait for Mr. Flo's cultivating job to do, and he ain't got that much to do really. He's got a very, very wide cultivator. So I am going to just put this onto a time lapse, try and get as much as we can done. I'll probably call it, well, I say I'll probably call it quits when he's finished. If I do manage to finish before him, or I'm extremely close, then obviously we will just get it finished. Now, if it's a longer episode than planned, I do apologise. I know people do prefer the slightly shorter episodes. This is just earning the money to buy our farm. That's all this episode is. The sooner we do it, the better. So yeah, I'll see you once we get quite a bit more done.
Packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
Right guys, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apologise for the massive jump cut during that time lapse. For some reason my my recording software just it just crashed. Honest to God, it just crashed and it was a nightmare. Mr. Flow is done with the huge contract. That is actually really good timing, to be honest. Ignore me. Let's have a look. Lovely. This is nice. Yeah, I'm probably going to jump cut up to the shop, guys. We have to go to the one at the very top of the map. Another 30,000 litres. Yeah, that job. Those jobs were quite long. I didn't expect, especially field 38, to be as long as it did. Now I know we had the problem with the recording software. I did kind of realise it had crashed, but it hadn't lagged my game, so I kind of wanted to get, you know what I mean? Obviously I pulled up, I thought I'll try and fix it, and yeah, I don't know what it was. It was weird. It just stopped recording. And as much as I tried to make it continue, do you know what I mean? It was like, yeah, it was weird. It was really weird. I've never had it before. Yeah, I don't use OBS or anything. That's not started. The fermenting on our silage has not started yet. It should have done. We've jumped like 5 or 6 hours. It should be a few percent done. What the hell? Really weird. It should be ready. Well, it should be ready tomorrow. Yeah, Flo wants to buy this farm today. He wants to buy this farm. I don't blame him. I want to get it bought like myself. Nope, I best put my beacons on. We're a bit of a long, heavy load. I think would have been better trying to split this between the two trailers rather than all in one. But yeah, we are going to make quite a bit of money from doing this harvest. I know they were quite long, painful jobs, but in the long run, like I say, we can get our farm up and running. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And if we can buy our farm like in the next episode kind of thing, we might be able to get something planted over winter as well. That's kind of the goal right now. If we have a farm with just grass and nothing else to do over winter, it's going to be a long winter with nothing to do. I'll start field 33 harvest. Okay. Nope. I spelled equipment wrong. He wants field 33 harvest. Okay, what's 33 harvest? There we go. I have borrowed the equipment for field 33. Just because I want to cash these jobs in, you see. Because these jobs and selling our farm and selling our grass field might just give us enough money to buy today. Like I said, I'm not really sure how the editing's going to go with that crash bit. You guys have probably already seen that. Obviously, I'm going to try and piece it together best I could. Yeah. I've never had it before. Never had that software crash. Nvidia's I don't know what it is. GeForce recording software, broadcast, I don't know, whatever the software is, that's the one I use. It does me some really amazing quality. Oh, look at the shader pack now. This is just beautiful. Just when you think this map couldn't get any better, it is absolutely stunning. Yeah, Flo wants to do another. I don't mind. Flo's like contract man because we don't have any land to deal with. Like I say, we could plough up our field, we could lime it, we could fertilise it, we could test it and see what's there. The problem I've got is we don't want to keep that bit of land, so it's just a giant waste of money. Honestly, it's just a giant waste of money. I kind of wanted to drive this way and not put it in a time lapse or a jump cut. It's a long way to go, guys, from the bottom of the map to the old oil mill. Is it the old oil mill? Yeah. Or the old mill, or what oil mill, water mill, whatever mill it is, it's a bloody long way to drive. Especially in a vehicle that's not as if he doesn't borrow the new borrowed equipment, I'm not going to be able to sell. Right, what are we on here? Aha, there we go. It does just cover me. Right. I don't even know if we'll make any money off this grain. I genuinely don't. It was a really bad yielded field. Yeah, we are going to make some. Oh, nice. Going to make a little bit. We're going to make a bit more money than I thought. Nice. We made 3,167 plus the contract already. And we've still got 5,000 litres left to sell. Nice! 13,000 litres in canola. Wow, that is a really, really, really nice, really nice way to end, I think. Yeah, bless him. Right, I'm going to cash these jobs in on recording so you guys can see. Collect. We have 241,000. 362,000. We need 100. Just kind of giving him an update on the situation. Fermenting is 25% done. Now obviously if we change that to tomorrow, in the next episode we get that sold, that is it. In the next episode we will have our farm. Now let's just go and have a look, eh? Let's just go and have a quick look. This is the farm we're going to buy. This one here. We're probably going to change it around a little bit, maybe sell some buildings. I don't really want this arch thing. Yeah, this is the farm we're going to buy. But yeah, for now guys, I do massively appreciate everybody tolerating the massive harvest episode. And as I say, we'll get another episode of Attingham Park released as soon as Flow is available. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you all later on. Bye for now.